Right guys, this is the or going to be the 5-minute MA KISS strategy, but it's going to be a low risk, okay, low risk 5-minute MA KISS strategy. Okay, I'm going to show you how to trade this strategy. I'm going to use 3 of the recordings, and where I can I will run using the speed recorder as well. You're just going to have to excuse the way I sound, because this head cold has upgraded itself. It's like a storm. It's kind of gone from a storm to a hurricane, if you know what I mean, and I'm struggling to breathe, talk. Oh, don't get me laughing. Alright. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we'll start with that demo 60, the one that I asked for the recording, which was last week, because there are a few things on here I want to show, and in particular Sergeant Pipper. I just want to show you why I read, you know, the GU as I read the GU, okay, and why it was up. Right, as you can quite clearly see, we're at 9 o'clock, so I'm just going to pause it there. Right, now then, Sarge. Right, there were 3 reasons why I read the GU up, okay, mainly the signals. If you look over here, the last 4 signals on these 4 charts, apart from that tiny red there, right, up, 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 and this, you know, setup here was up. Okay, that's the first point. The second point is, right, that I have said in the past that you know, the only thing to stop supers in particular from working are orange lines, purple lines, and arrows in the opposite direction. And I'll just show you what I mean here. This daily went up to this orange line, the daily orange line, then it had a bounce. This is a bounce. It's not the trend continuing, because this, in my opinion, has turned the trend, at least, you know, until another signal appears. I can give you another example of that. There you see I had a daily red, right, it went up here, but you know, this would have come back to this orange line and bounced if it didn't have another signal change in direction, you know. So it would have come back to this orange line, bounced, and then probably continued on up if that signal didn't appear. Alright, so yeah, the first point there, as I say, was the last 4 signals were up. The second point is that this is a bounce. Right, the third point, right, we've just had 9 o'clock, as you can quite clearly see there. We've just had the new candles. You get a new candle here, here, and here. Right, now look at the 8-hour chart. Right, up, it's gone through, it's bounced, come back down. This candle here has a wick on it, which means it's already starting to go back up. You're nudging up against the 8-hour orange line. Right, look at the 4-hour. Went up, came all the way back down to here, but the BB band flipped up. Right, I'll explain about that in a moment. Right, and again, nudging up against the 4-hour orange line. Right, so basically what we've got here now, this is a lower low. Okay, this is a higher low. Alright, this on the 4-hour is a lower low. This is a higher low. Okay, so what you've got, Sarge, if you look on the 8-hour chart here, goes up, comes back down, and what is this now going to do? You trade it every day, Sarge. You have a lot of success trading this kind of setup. Right? You'll see it all over. First move, second move. First move, second move. Higher low. Lower low. Okay, and that's what it was forming. That's what I was trying to explain to you. You know, when this setup was there, to me, the GU was up. Okay, right. Let's have a look at the other charts, and we're not going to bother with the EG. It looks messy on the 1 hour, so I'm not going to explain that one to you. But we'll go and look at the UCAD. Right. Well, the UCAD straight away. Look at this. Daily super. Daily super. All right. Wick here. It's already been going up. Look at this move on the 1 hour. Right. Daily super. Alright, going up. It's going up, mate. I know you can say we're on the BB bands here, we're not far off it here, but there are no signals down here to counteract this daily super. Alright, if there was another 1 hour down here, I would say, well, this is possibly a double top and could come down. But again, look at the BB band on the 1 hour. You know, you were right on it when that bounce happened there. So without a signal down there or there, right, the same on the GU, there's no signals down. A little red against, you know, this setup. Nope, not going to perform. Okay, so UCAD was up. So GU was up, UCAD was up. What does that mean for the GCAD? Up. You know that. Look at these here again. Last signal up. 8 hour MIM, which forms a double bottom, as you know, and you know how powerful they are. This is up. Yes, there's a blue, but it's already come back down to the 4 hour orange line. Okay, new candle, probably going to go up, unless it gets something next to it there. And this, again, is up. Look at this, bouncing off the 1 hour orange line. Right, so based on its own analysis, the GCAD is up for me, but add together the fact that I've already said the GU's up, the UCAD's up, the GCAD is going up. Okay, right, so I'm going to speed this up, guys. Excuse me, and I'm going to show you what to do. Basically, this is, as I say, a strategy in itself, and it's one that I've used for well, pretty much as long as I've been trading here, Forex in here. What, 4 years, four and a bit years. Get you to 10. Okay. All right. So, do we take this up on the GU? Well, you've nothing yet. You've nothing here. Okay, you've nothing here, so you can. You know, you could take this, but you've no 5 minute, you've no HA arrow or anything yet. The difference on the GCAD is, if you look here, you've got a signal. What I would wait here now is I want this to, you know, muck about here for a bit, and then I'll look to take this up on the next move off the HA. Alright. So as I say, I'm leaving this at speed. Here it is, here it is. You see now, this has come back to the 5 minute orange line. I'm looking now actively here on the HA chart, on here for any signs. The signs are BB band flip ups, a signal on the HA, momentum. They're the signs you're looking for. Okay, the same with the GU. Look at the GU now. Right, you would be effectively looking for a second move. Right, oh, getting momentum. Right, you could be in on that. Look at the BB band. Yeah, I'd be in on that. GU, yeah, next candle's just formed, so again, I know we're up high up here, so we'd want something. You know, there's a signal. Okay, we've got a signal. Get some momentum, we're in. Okay. Yeah, we're in. You've got a HA signal. This is all it is, guys. You know, you're just coming back to this 5 minute orange line and then looking for the signs to take the price up with your analysis, which we've already said is up. GCAD, look at the UCAD, guys. What happened here? Come back to the 5 minute orange line. You got a signal going up with the daily. Okay, and what you do here, guys, is I'll just pause again before we get going. Right, you're going to go with a small, low risk and stop loss. Now, for the GU, I would suggest 5 pips. Okay. For the EG, if you want to trade the EG, then do a 3 pip stop loss. All right. The UCAD, I would suggest 4 pips, maybe 5, depending on, you know, how momentous the day is, how much momentum's in the market, I should say. But with the GCAD, you're going to need something bigger because you've got to take into account your spread. So I would say, you know, maybe do an 8 pip stop loss. So basically, if you'd have got in on this orange line here, your 8 pip stop loss would have been somewhere down here. Okay, but you're going to do open TP. Now, again, exits are entirely up to you, because I'll tell you why exits are up to you, because sometimes you'll see an arrow on the HA chart and you'll think, oh, I'll get out. Okay, other times the arrow will just disappear. What I will say is that when something is trending, in particular the GCAD, when it goes really big, guys, and this initial move now goes over 50 pips, right? I would personally look for a yellow or a white arrow on the HA chart to get me out, but it's not just a matter of that getting me out. I'll show you as we go along with this trade what I would use as my exit strategy. Okay, so we're in this GCAD here with an 8 pip stop loss down here somewhere. We're in the GU here with a 5 pip stop loss down here somewhere, and I'm running at 10. Okay. Now, you see, you're on the 5-minute BB bands here, you've got a HA yellow. You could effectively say, well, I'm taking that. You'd have a win under your belt. Okay, because, you know, this could come down off this BB band here. The BB band has dropped down. You know, it's entirely up to you. As long as you get a risk to reward of 1 in 2, then you're going to make money. You're going to make money. Right, you can afford to lose 3 trades out of 5, right, for 5 pip stop loss, with a 10 pip take profit, and still be in profit. You know, you want more than that. This is why you go open TP. I mean, this here is 50 odd pips, so this is a massive risk to reward trade. Okay. Again, you were in off this here. You had a 4 pip stop loss down here. Look at it already. You know, huge, huge. And yes, these were trending days, but there are other days when it's not trending. Okay, and it's messy markets like the EG now, and it doesn't go off the 5-minute orange line. It goes off. You know, it maybe goes through the 5-minute orange line, or it might go to the 15-minute orange line, but it's just looking for the signs on the HA chart for your entries, looking for momentum, looking for BB band flip ups, and that's all it is. And if you traded the 1 pair on this day, the GCAD, you'd have absolutely killed it. If you traded the GU, I think when I show you at the end of this recording, I think you would have won 5 trades and lost 1. You'd have lost 5 pips but won something like 70 odd pips, you know, if you'd have traded it correctly. Now then, GU, you're back here, right? Look, it's still red momentum. There's no sign on the HA chart. Your momentum's against you, so wait. Okay, you're still in this GCAD here. You're still in the UCAD here. It's not giving you any reason to get out. The momentum's still green. There's your momentum on the GU. Take it. Take the trade. You'd have a 5 pip stop loss down here. Okay. Oh dear. So, as I say, we're going to let this go. You might want to wait for a HA arrow. You know, it's entirely up to you. The risk is only 5 pips on the GU, you know, and look, it's going now. Look at your GCAD in the meantime. Look, you go in here. Look at this. Look at this, guys. You know, right, as to exits, I was mentioning exits before, right, just let me pause again there. As to exits, right, what I tend to look at for arrows, for an exit here, right, is if the HA arrow, price closes below the HA 5-minute orange line. So if you get a candle like this one here, it didn't close below it and then just continued to go up, so I'd still be in, but I would have been watching that, right, for this next candle here. If it closed below here and maybe we had a 5-minute yellow or a 5-minute green in particular, right, then I would have definitely closed the trade. Okay, and then look for the next entry up. Alright, and you see, I'll just point it out on the GU, you see this one here, it didn't close below, or if it did, the next candle went up, but this candle here, just before the white arrow, right, this line has bent down now, but that line would have been going up here. So that candle would have closed below, and that would have been my exit. You know, that would have been my exit, right? Because the next candle, the bloody white arrow appeared. Okay, and then bang. All right. Again, there was your entry afterwards. This was the candle we entered on, and look, we got in here, and look. Okay. So as I say, I'll recap how many trades there were at the end of this recording. I'm going to let it run right through, just so you see what entries and I particularly use. See again, look at the GCAD, it's not closed below. It's not closed below, and then bang up, bang up. This is a really good trending move here. You know, GCAD hasn't closed below here. It is looking though. This is one of them where you can say, well, hang on, it's flatlined, and you know this could, you know, go down now. Still nothing on the 5 minutes, so you know you might still be in. Again, entries, exits are entirely up to you guys. This is just how I do it. And there's the example on the GCAD. Look, you know, went up another 10-15 pips, if not more. There's your GU. Look, that trade we entered in there, still going. GCAD still going. UCAD not going anywhere. Red momentum up here. Yeah. Again, green momentum. No need to get out. Ooh, GU, gorgeous trade again there. You had one trade there, and you've had this one here too, so far. Why didn't I take this one? Just let me pause. Just let me pause this. Why didn't I take this one? You're probably saying here, right? Well, look at the distance between the BB band. You're obviously going to get pressure there, okay? You'd had a little bit of red there, and you know, you'd have thought to yourself, well, you're right on the BB band, it might be a second move, so wait, and then you did break the 5 minute orange line, but then, you know, even, I mean, the yellow didn't appear till late. There was a white, you could have got in on the white arrow. Okay, and you'd have still been in that winning trade. Okay, again, you're looking at the UCAD to go up again. Look what you got. BB band flips up here. You're right on it, and up she goes. I'm going to pause it any second now because there's something I want to show you. The next candle, we'll do it right. Okay, right. You see how this candle here just missed it, closed, right? Closed below, and then this one spurted down. I kind of missed it, but this one closed below the orange line, right? Green arrow as well. I would have closed that trade there. Now, guys, if I was to work out how many pips this is, I mean, that's showing the low there at 50, so that's where we got in. 50, 18, that move was a 68 pip move, right? And you know, you might have given a few back by waiting for it to close here, right? So you were looking at a 60 pip open TP move there, bouncing off that 5 minute orange line, right, with your direction, with a minimal risk of 8 pips. 8 pips, guys. Okay, so what are you there? 1 in 7, 1 in 8 R&R. That's a perfect trade. Okay. UCAD, if we look at where we took that from, was it this one, or yeah, I think it was this one, wasn't it, here? So again, that was 45. That's showing the low there, 45. Yeah. Up to 49. Is that what is it, guys? Well, that says 81. 80. 45 to 8, that's a 30 odd pipper. That's a 30 odd pipper. So you've had two trades there, 30 odd pipper. The GU, we had this one here, at least 10 pips. We had this one here, probably 15. Let's say they're both 15 pips there, right? Two winning trades. They were 1 in 3s. Risk to reward. Okay. And you've had two major trades there due to, the setups here. Okay. So the other thing is, guys, right? I'm going to pause it here. Right. The other thing is, if you keep going with a flow, right, instead of trying to reverse it until these charts tell you to reverse it, right? If you keep going with a flow, then the chances are you're going to win, for one, but your risk is minimal. Even if it does reverse on you, your risk is low. You're only going to lose 5 pips on the GU, 4 pips on the UCAD, 8 pips on the GCAD. But if it actually doesn't reverse and it does continue to go with a flow, then you're going to get, massive gain, and you're only risking, your risk is minimal. Alright, guys, so again, we've got this set up here now on the GU. Okay, yes, it was late, but the BB band flipped up. Okay, the BB band, and you had a wick. This is another thing to watch for. Watch for wicks, not only on the HA chart, but on the 5-minute charts as well. Okay, the signal was late, but you could have said, right, well, the BB band flipped up on it, there's a wick there, I'm getting in. You were through here. So again, you've got another winning trade there. Look at the GCAD, guys. Look at the GCAD on the BB band. Not sure when that turned up. Right, 5-minute orange line. You're in that winning trade again. That's all you had to do, was wait for that. Okay. GU was another 15 pipper by the looks of it. Right, so I'll let this keep going. And guys, I've been doing this 5-minute MA, KISS strategy basically since I started trading Forex in this room. And MT will tell you, Rocky actually sent me a picture a while back of the old charts, and they had 3 MAs here instead of just the one orange line. We had 3 different coloured lines. Oh dear. Right, so let's get to this point now. Okay, right, I'm going to pause that there because this is something I need to point out. This is one of the reasons, MT, why I said, we need the oil momentum box. This has hardly flashed today. This the CAD index box has hardly flashed, and look what's happened. Now imagine, mate, it doesn't matter to me and you because we know how to hedge trades. I know you took some trades up and perhaps traded other pairs to get you to soften the blow of this trade. But imagine if that was flashing red all day. You and I would have warned members to stay away from taking these down. In fact, all the MTs would have known. That flashing red constantly on oil would have forced me to look at my oil charts, and once I seen that going down the way it was going down, because it went down 200 plus pips in a 2-hour session, guys. So if I'd have seen that, I'd have advised members not to try and take the UCAD down. So I think that for me would be the reason why this needs to be oil again, mate. I think you have changed it. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a word with you on Monday. Anyway, right. Again, we've got a GU move appearing here. Look, BB band flipped up. Look for the signs. GCAD. Look at the GCAD on the 5-minute and the HA BB bands again. We're looking for the signs. Again, look at the UCAD. BB band flipped up and bump up she went. So we're looking for the UCAD up. We're looking for the GU up. Here. Anything, any sign, momentum. No, it's still a bit red. Let's have something to give me on either of you. That going green is nice. Yeah, green momentum, I'm in. Okay, I'm in there. Did that flash green? Can't see. Probably I'm in there, yeah. I'm in both the GU here and the GCAD up again. Okay, don't forget 5 pip stop loss down here. GCAD moving nicely, a signal as well. Boom. See, that simple, that simple. I've got an 8 pip stop loss down here, so the risk is minimal. I've already killed it making money on here, right? GU, I've got a 5 pip stop loss, which is somewhere here, and I've already won 1, 2, 3 nice trades on the GU of 15 pips each, say. Right, okay, lost me GU. Right, I'll just pause it right there. Right, so I lost that GU. Okay, so I've lost 5 pips. I've lost 5 pips. I've made 15 there, 15 there, 15 there, and I've just lost 5. You understand? It's minimal. Minimal losses, right? Now we've got this, right? Look where we are, 1 hour BB band. Sorry, 1 hour orange line. The chances are high now that this is going to go up again. Okay, because this is still up. This is saying up. Alright, so, yes. First sign, momentum still red, no good. Oh, another signal there. See it? Yeah. Come on. So have a look at your next candle. Right, I'm taking that green momentum. I'm in that. As far as the GCAD's concerned, guys, we were in here, and look, it came back to the orange line, and then bang, look at this again. Look off the HA BB band. Look at that GU. This time it went through, we lost, but I got in again on the BB band. Look at this. Look at this move. So I lost 5 pips, and this is 20 odd pipper at the moment. This is a 30 odd pipper. Let's have a look. 18 to 57. It's nearly a 40 pip move off this orange line, guys. Okay, that might be your exit. You've got a 5-minute yellow, and you've got a yellow here. But again, you know, it's entirely up to you. Oh dear, you know, and it's so simple to do, guys. It's just looking for the signs, right? I know Rocky's main problem is he is absolutely always trying to reverse, you know, go against the trend, basically, against the flow, you know, and that is something I'm trying to turn around with him, and any other members in the room. I think if you followed this strategy with a minimal risk, and you might lose a couple of what do you call it, a couple of trades a day. So what? You lose 5 or 10 pips, or maybe 15 pips, and you've seen quite clearly here by going with the flow that you just won. You know, I know it's an extraordinary day on the 2 CAD pairs, but you just won major pips. You know, on these, and yeah, and I am going to have to get a move on, guys, because this video is going to be a long one. Oh dear. Anyway, so I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll move right to the back end of this video, because you know, I can show you what happened. Again, right, you had the move there. That was a 30 pipper, right? Then you came back here to the orange line. Look what you got there. BB band flip up. I'm not sure you've got a yellow arrow, but you've got a wick there. Bang. Right, BB band flips up. You're on BB bands there. Okay, that was that one. So another winner there. Okay, so I'm just wondering if I show you that UCAD. Okay, so you just continue to go with a flow on the UCAD. We're all expecting these to kick in at some point, so you might have taken it down here, lost probably, or you wouldn't have gained much. But you're right on the 5-minute BB band again here on the UCAD, guys, right on it. You've got a signal here. You take it, well, you get momentum, right? So you've got a 4 pip stop loss just below 5-minute BB band there. So let's see what happens. This is just, if you keep, look at the GCAD here, you know, I know you're worried about this BB band flipping down, but look at the BB band flip up here, you know. This time on the GU, you've gone through here, right, but it's not offered you anything here. So you shouldn't be taking it up, and momentum's against you anyway there, guys. Alright. Just have a drink. That might be a different matter. Wick, momentum, yellow arrow. You could set that 5 pip stop loss. GCAD, look at it going again. Never went against you. Winning again. Look at the GU, the wick, remember? You got a signal there, up. Well, as I say, sometimes it comes through. That was off the 15-minute orange line, you know. But you've got a minimal risk of 5 pips, you know, after winning so much by going with the flow. Oh. GCAD you took here with this yellow on the HABB band. GCAD you took here. UCAD you took here. GU you took here again, going with the flow. That's another winner on the GU. GCAD possibly, depending on what you know, what you want to see. You might have said, right, well, that's enough now to get me out. Fair enough. You know, signals against you with 4-hour blues turn up, then that's entirely up to you. You know, what you could have done is what John Wick does, which is put a trailing stop loss on here, and if it does continue on up, you're still in the winning trade. And look at this from UCAD here. You took it here off the HA. Yes, it's a good while, but you're still going with the flow, basically with the trend, and that daily super is a trend maker. As you look at it. Oof, GU there, look. Whoa. GCAD. That never went against you. And bang, up again here with the BB band flip up signs. Look, signals on the BB bands. And the UCAD eventually, look, he took it there, but look at it now. So basically, guys, that one day, let's just have a quick recap. Right, you were taking the UCAD up. Okay, you were taking the GCAD up. You had some major pips on there. You never lost a trade on the GCAD. You never lost a trade on the UCAD. The GU, I think we took up 6 times, right, and we lost 1 for 5 pips here. And every time, I mean, that move there alone was something like 35 pips, and that was right off the 5-minute BB band after just losing 5 pips just before it. Come on, guys, right, go with the flow, go with the trend. Okay, and that was last week's ad, guys, and there was a reason I wanted to show you that, was because how I read the 1 and 4s on that particular day. Okay, right, I'll have to move on that, so this video is going to be a mega one. Okay, it is, and I mean, I've shown you that particular video, guys, because I wanted to explain how I read the 1 and 4s, but basically the strategy is very, very simple. When you hit the 5-minute orange line, in the direction you go in, start looking for the signs on the HA chart, look for momentum, look for BB band flip-ups, look for wicks, small wicks on the HA chart, on the 5-minute chart, right? They are a big hint as to what's going to happen. Okay, Now let's have a look at number 54. Right, so let's have a look, shall we? No, don't start that. Right, so we're on 10 times that. We're on HD as well. Yeah, I'm going to run through this fast. Look at the GU. Right, let's pause a minute. Look at the GU here. It's come down. Look at this BB band. Here. Big flip up. Right, you've got a daily. You're pretty much on this. It might want to come down a bit more and spike down here a bit. Right, but you're pretty much on the 4-hour orange line. And you are on the 8-hour orange line. And you've got a daily signal. Okay. Alright, GCAD, just let me show you what's been going on here. Yes, we're pretty high. Trending up. You're pretty high here, so you could expect some downs here. But look what's been happening. Right, come back to the orange line here, up, back through to the orange line here, up, through the orange line here, up. Right, look at the UCAD. Again, it came back to the orange line here, up, came back to the orange line here, up, came back to the orange line here, up, and this move in particular here, look what happened. HJBB band, you're right on it, expect it to go up. Alright, so what do I see? Well, I'll be looking for ups on GUs, right, but let's just see. There's no signals yet, no 5-minute, no yellow. Might just want to touch the BB band here first. Okay. Yeah, you see, it did, yeah. Okay, 4-hour down now, but you're right on the 4-hour orange line. That's very late, that signal. Excuse me. 4-hour on the GCAD as well now. Oh god. Looks like it's going to struggle, this video, guys. Fast forward anyway. Right, the first thing I'm going to mention here, just let me get the HD on. I'm struggling a bit on that. First thing I'm going to mention here, guys, just watch here. We get a green, right, and the greens for me are telling you what's coming. Okay, tell you what's coming. Chances are this is going to go up now. Right, but okay, we start this big move down. There's a daily. Let's look for the second move. Let's wait for the second move. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that GCAD as well, because it may go with a GU because of the GU's daily. Right, the other thing to note is that the UCAD is going up as well. Right, and if the GU starts going up and this UCAD, doesn't really push down because it's quite a strong trend, the GCAD will go up. Again, once this second move's over, it'll go through and we'll be looking for price to come back to the 5-minute orange line, and that's when we'll look for this, another move. Okay, what we want at the moment is the second move entry, so we want this price to bounce off here now, to come back down a bit here, and then we'll look for it, because if it's not below here, this lower low, then it's a good place to buy. Fast forward. I might have to take the thingy off this, guys. Right here, you see it's coming down here now. This is what we want. This is what we want. We want it to come down, guys. Right? I'm not taking this down. We want it to come down. Right? Because if it only comes to somewhere here, then the chances are the daily's going to kick in and it's going to go up there. The 4-hour you can say has done its job. You're on orange lines here, orange lines here. It's only a small red. You're outside on here. You've got a daily. Right? Right, I'm going to have to take it off the thingy on this. It's buggering the video up, so we'll fast forward as norm. Right, you see, it's coming down here. This is what we want, guys. This is what we want. Same with the GCAD, look, it's coming down. It's following the GU at the moment, but because the UCAD is not, you know, bursting down, then the GCAD is going to go up with the GU if the GU starts going up. Come on. Right, so now we're looking, look at the BB band here, come up, we're looking for something up here. Now, we've already getting it, signs here, in the GCAD. Okay, so momentum flip, and I'll be in on this. Again, watch for wicks, watch for, you know, something here in this BB band. Watch for wicks, watch for a momentum flip. They're the signs to look for that you know it's going to go. Looks quite nice. This, yeah, you can tell this is flatlined here. You're getting signals. This is going to go. This is going to go. It's no good at the moment with a momentum red. Excuse me. As I say, this storm of head colds turned into a hurricane. Got a chest infection now. Oh, it's not. Right, come on. Right, push, push, push. There we go. Look at this here. See, it's not pushing down anymore. Let's have a flip. We got seconds. There we go. Momentum. I'm in. This is the second move entry. I'm in on that. Same here. Did we have a flash of momentum there? I can't recall. Anyway, because the GU's going up, the UCAD's not going down, I will be in on the GCAD here as well. You've got plenty of signs that this is going to go up, so I'm in. Alright. Please don't play up. Still taking its time. GCAD made a move though. Boom. There you go, guys, look. You did eventually get a signal there. What was in on the momentum. Alright, same with the GCAD, look. Okay, so fast forward again. So you had your trade there, you might have got out here. Certainly would if momentum's like that. You're looking for it to come back to this orange line, or as near to it, and then you look for the signs and the HA. You know, or maybe, you know, it might leave a wick on this candle here, right? It might flash green momentum, and then you're in again. You know, you're looking at the GCAD here. Let it come down. Let it come down. People might get in there. It's a bit premature. Bit premature to be diving in. I mean, you're not on the BB band. The best place for it is these BB bands flip up and you get on it. But you know, if you do take it and it loses, then it's only a small risk. If you look at that trade up there, what was that? Says 88, so we'll call it 90. It was a 29 pip more. 30. It was a 30 pip move. You know, so you've already bagged 30 pips. GU 92 from about 60. That's a 30 pip move. So let's faster forward. Yeah, you see again, it came back to the 5-minute orange line here. Okay, you didn't, you know, the BB band did flip up. You didn't get a signal, but you must have got momentum for it to do this. Okay. Here, there's a great example of it. Look at this BB band, guys. Look at it. Right, and you're right on it, right? Then you get this little candle inside this bigger candle, like the jazz cross. Okay, and then look what happened, bang. You know, obviously not on right on it, but that'd have been good enough to, you know, enter again there for me, especially if you'd have got momentum. Oh, look at that! Look at it! Look at it! It's another 30 pip move, if not more. Same again there. You know, and all it is, guys, is you're looking for this pullback. You want that pullback, then it's bang, and then you want the pullback back onto or near to the orange line like that, and then you look for the signs, momentum, BB band flip ups like with this one here. It's an absolute beaut, that, you know. Okay, right. So let's move on a bit. Fast forward, right. Let's have a look at these yellows, because they're correlating. You see, you've got 3 here. See it? 5-minute yellows correlating. Right now, because all 3 of those pairs there have one thing in common, right? The GBP USD, Euro GBP, GBP Canadian dollar. They all have something in common, the GBP, which means, right, when you get 3 like that, the pound is going to make a move, and it's obviously going down. Okay, because they're correlating. Right, so again, if you don't trust this move, even though, you know, if you look at the GU, the BB band flipped down on the 1 hour there, you were pretty much on the BB bands there. You were on the BB bands on the 4 hour. You could say that the daily's done its job. It's touched the orange line on the daily, but it's also outside on the 8 hour. Even if you didn't trust that, then look for the second move. Alright, let it bounce off the 5-minute orange line and then look for the second move, and again you will see that on the HA charts. Okay, so we're going to fast forward, and I'm just going to show you how that panned out, because it does actually show you quite perfectly. See, you've got your bounce here now. Look at the BB bands coming down here. Look at the GCAD ones. Right, you've got another new candle here. This is where I would be looking now, you know, for any signs, and momentum is good enough for me. Okay, same again here. Look at the BB band flip down, a signal, momentum, you know, pretty much good enough for me to enter those second moves. Oh. So let's say you didn't take them, even though they were good moves. Same here. Look at this. You know, it went up, come back down. You should be looking there if you're going to take the EG to take that up, not down. Okay, the yellows there, the correlation of 3 yellows told you, you know, that there was something going on here. Let's have a look, fast forward. Yeah, look at this. GCAD, you did eventually get a signal, and look at it, second move down. Right. GU, you didn't get a signal, but you had the BB bands then. You must have been getting momentum, guys, for it to go like that. Okay. Not only that, direction has now changed. You could effectively, when this comes back to the orange line from below, be looking for down again. And just look at it this way, guys, you're going with the flow because it's reversed. And if, you know, if the daily kicks in again on the GU, you're going to lose 5 pips. You've just won 30 there, 30 there, and whatever this gives you, if you're taking the second move, the same with this, you've won 30 plus here, right, and then this here. So if you lose 8 pips, you lose 8 pips here, you know, and it's just going with the direction that the charts are going with at the time. You can quite clearly see there that was a nice trade again. That's another, excuse me, 20 pipper, and that is as well there, you know. Again, I'm going to fast forward on this one. Okay, so we're back at the orange line. So look at the BB bands here. Oh, I'm going to pause it there. Look at this. Right, you've just gone through the orange line. You've got a little wick here. You've got these signals here. Right, you should be taking them down because you've got an 8 pip stop loss here, say. Okay, so if it goes out, you've got to think, guys, you've made pips there. You've made a big move there. You've made big pips there. You've made big pips there, big pips there, and big pips there, right? And you've got a risk of losing 5 on this one and a risk of losing 8 on that. right? That is minimal risk. This is trading. You're going to lose trades, and just accept it. You know. So we're in the GCAD. UCAD's pushing it at the moment. We're in the GCAD based on the signals here. We must have had momentum. GU, look at this, right on the BB band. There's a wick on that there. This is looking like a jazz cross. So I would probably be based on that now. But you know, if you want to wait for momentum, so be it. Wait for it. Let's see what happens on this. Is it S to speed it up? No, that's to slow it. So from go R. S M A. No. Ooh. Right, not sure, guys. Yeah, that one's moving now anyway. Right, let's do it fast forward. There you go. You see, look, you did get a signal eventually, and bang. And look at the GCAD, guys. Going with the flow instead of trying to reverse that, because you think the daily on the GU is going to kick in again. If you go with a flow with a small risk, you're actually in a winning trade. If you went against it, you would have lost. You would have lost. Okay, but you're actually in these two now, winning quite nicely as well. Okay, so it's just a matter of saying to yourself, well, I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but I'm going with the GU down on that second move, and then the next time I'll take it down again. If I lose 5 pips, I lose 5 pips. I made 30, 60, 70, 80. You knew almost on that GU there with these moves here, there. You weren't far off 100 pips if you traded that correctly this way. Right, on the GCAD you probably made more because it gives more. 2 big moves up there, that one and that one down there. You'd have been something like 8-0 and on the 2 pairs and about 200 pips. Alright. And if you can do that every day, are you going to make money? Are you going to make money? Again, you've got the situation here now. Would you have taken this? Well, if there was a green here, I would be concerned that this is going to go up. Right? It might go up. But again, your risk is, if you take this trade here, you've got a risk of 5 pips. So you're taking it down, risk of 5 pips. You're right on the BB band here, take it down. GCAD, you've got a risk of 8 pips, right? You're already winning. Right? Even if you waited for the arrow. Okay, so let's just have a quick look what happened there. Right, well you didn't lose. You were in another winning trade because you were going with flow. Okay, again, you had 2 more winning trades there. Definitely 200 pips, 10-0 score, 200 pip win for the day. And this is just the very simplest of strategies, guys. Okay, you know what the signs are, look for them. BB bands flipping down, momentum, arrows and wicks. Okay, with the direction off. 5-minute orange lines, second move entries. If it goes through the 5-minute orange line, look for the signs. It might leave a wick like that. It might go further like it did on this GCAD here. Right, you might have a day when you've got something like the UCAD there, but guys, in all honesty, the 5-minute yellows tell you this. Look, yellow, 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 yellow. I think there was one there as well, but look at the the GU. It had 1 yellow down, and it's got this one here telling you to stop taking it up there. 1 yellow down, and another one here telling you to stop taking it down there. So again, and the EG as well. Look at the greens, how they tend to reverse it. It's just a bit of common sense, this strategy, but if you're going to trade it, then you're going to make money. But there's too many people in the room trying to go against the trend or against the flow, and it's very, very hard to do. Especially when you're consistently losing. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do one more. Right, we'll do. We'll do 46. Sorry. Right, 46. We'll make this a quick one though, guys. I don't want to be making this. So pause it a moment. Let's just get some speed. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. Come on. Right, okay, let's just pause it again. GU daily super, up, 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 outside BB bands, on the BB band. On the 8-hour BB band, trend is down. Chances are this is going to go down. You could say that that's done its job, but again, if you're going to take this down, what we're going to do is wait for the second move. Okay. We'll also look at the UCAD. Again, you're on this. Look at this BB band here. You're right on the 8-hour BB band. There's going to be a bounce. There's going to be a bounce, no doubt. Okay, but again, this is trading against dailies, right? If we're going to go that way, and I'm going to do that because, again, with this kind of risk to reward ratio, risk management strategy, then even trading against dailies, you could still easily be profitable because your risk is minimal, right? It comes down to the risk being minimal. Okay, so we're going to let the first move happen. Oh, you're going to do that again, right? And let the first moves happen. Right, I can't do it on the do that, guys. Some of the videos just don't allow it. So let's fast forward. Right, green signal here. Going to reverse it. Right, so we're going to let this come down, let it bounce, and then look to take it down. Okay. Yes, we're going against this, and at the moment there's nothing. You've got a 1 hour blue. So again, we want effectively this golden ticket. We want a stronger setup here. Okay, we want a stronger setup. So we're going to let this get going, right, and then we're going to make sure we've got a golden ticket set up here to go against this super. Okay, because we think at the moment, I would say that this has done its job. We might get a bounce down to the 8-hour orange line, and then it might go up again with this daily if it's still there. Oh, okay. So let's get to a point where, yeah, you see it's still a strong up. There's just nothing on the golden ticket at the moment to tell us that we can take this down. No, still nothing. Oh, excuse me, guys. Right, so let me just pause it there. Right, now you're getting signs, you see. 4 hour there, look, UCAD as well, 4 hour there, look, green. Right, starting to get some help. So we haven't taken this trade because there was no golden ticket trade there. This one neither. Okay. Now, after we've had a little bounce here, or it's gone through and it comes back to the orange line, then we will be looking to take it down on the GU, and then we will be looking to take it the same when it's gone through here, come back down here, and then gives us signs that it's going to go up. Then we will take that up as well. Right, you see this now. Right, if that daily was still in control, just I'm going to let this play. If that daily was still in control, this would be pushing right down here. Okay, but at the moment, with that green, it's like could muck about for a bit. GU again. If that daily was still in control, then that would have burst up here. Oh dear. But again, we're looking at a strategy that's minimal risk. So when this second, the next candle shows here, and we have a chance of taking this trade up because it might, offer us a second move. It's only a 4 pip stop loss. Okay, it'll be a 4 pip stop loss. The same with a GU, it will be a 5 pip stop loss. So it's minimal risk, and this the reason I wanted to use this one because we were going against dailies. Okay, they have way outside, guys, you know, and this is due a bounce here. Oh, right, but I do need to fast forward to a point where we can actually see it. GU's mucked around on the line here. This has dropped a bit here, so we'll have to keep an eye on this one. Again, we'd still be looking for signs on the HA chart as well anyway. Right, here's the pullback. See it? We've come through a bit. Here's the pullback on the GU, but look where we are on the HA now. This is a number 1 against that daily super, right? But we were looking for signs here to take it down, and we definitely need momentum for flip. To flip, I should say. Oh dear. See how good I am to you guys, you know. Sick as a dog, and I'm doing your video. Come on. Yeah. This is a kind of jazz cross here. BB band flip down's a big sign there that this is going to get ready to go in a minute. I know we've got a flip up here, but guys, you've got to take the big picture, not just the, oh yeah, it's flipping up, we're going to go up again. But if you trust, the thing is, guys, again, I'm just going to point this out, if you trust that daily more than you trust the fact that you're outside and on the BB bands on the 8s there, right, then you should have taken this trade here up with a 5 pip stop loss. And then if it does, you know, go up, you're in a winner. But if it does go down, your risk is only 5 pips. Okay? I'm going to have to fast forward again here. Right, you see, on this BB band here now, green momentum here, GU's going down. CAD, look at all these signals here, guys. I know you're against that daily, but again, you're getting a lot of information saying it's going up. But we're not going to take this until we've got, you know, something here or more here. Okay, oh, flashing signal there. That might be enough for you. BB bands flip down. I'm getting momentum on the DX. So yeah, I think this is going down now. GU. Yeah, red momentum. I'm in there. UCAD, no, because again, at the moment, there's nothing here. There's just a 1 hour blue. I know you've got a lot here, and some type of blue pink, I think it is there. But we can always afford to wait. We can let this go through, come back, and then look for another move. This, at the moment, is a first move because it's dropped lower than this green here. The fact that the green, you know, is there, the same with the GU, is a good sign for me. They are really good reversal signals if you know the story's true. Like with the GU, it's down and you're thinking, okay, then the green's appeared, you're outside here, you've got a 4 hour signal, we're on the BB band here, yes, it's against the daily, but you know, the story plus a green, it's like, yeah, it could be about to reverse. And there you go, GU, yeah, I was in, and the signal appeared late, but nevertheless. GU, UCAD, we're going to let this come back. We're not going to take this. We didn't take this because we think this is a first move. It's probably a second because the fact the green's there, but you know, if you want to leave it and wait for it to come back, so be it. Now we have something here, and also this, you know, daily signal has turned to a small red. Just to point out something, again, Sergeant Pippa, just for you this, mate, look at this UCAD signal here on the daily. So it went through the orange line, that stopped it going up, but this is a bounce. Look, it came all the way down to here, then carried on to the BB band, right? Now what stops it? There you go, right? It didn't turn, that to me there, to there, even though it went down quite big there, right, was a bounce. That's a bounce. Okay? And then it continued on up because that signal didn't have another signal against it, right? It hit the BB band there and you did get a signal against it, and that's when it went down. Okay, so the signals on dailies for me, direction, when they hit orange lines, they hit purple lines, if they don't get a signal against them, it's just a bounce, albeit a very big one. You know, I think it was this here. So yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to point that out to you, Sarge. Oh, look at this. Yeah, you see, it was a nice trade. BB band flipped down, you were expecting it, you had a number one against a daily. UCAD, we kind of said we're going to wait, aren't we, because this has to come back now. Alright, so let's fast forward and see if we can get to a point where it does. There you see, it's come back, so now we're looking for signs for this to go up. Okay, whether it be here, here, momentum, or a signal here, or wicks, or something, you know. But that's what you're looking for now, is that up. GCAD as well, look, as you're outside, you're on the what do you call it here, there is a daily, but you're right on the line there. Anyway, I'm not talking about the GCAD, I'm talking about the GU and the UCAD, and the reason I wanted to do that today is because they had dailies, right, but also because one's going down and one was going up. Okay, so that just, for me, you should leave the GCAD, unless you're experienced trader. There you go, look, you're getting momentum here. It's starting to bounce up. Yeah, momentum on the DX. You could have taken that. We're still in that GU down. We get to a point where it offers you again. Look, GU, beautiful, beautiful. So, oh, Jesus, just noticed that. Look at the CAD. You did get a signal, and look at it. Wow. Oh my God, that's gone from about 80 to 40. That's a 60 pip move. It's a 60 pip move, guys, and you know, you just read it by letting this price come back to here and looking for the signs here. You know, and the GU, you let that candle come back. But again, it comes down to the risk, guys. You had a 5 pip risk on the GU, you had a 4 pip risk on the UCAD. Okay, and it's a 60 odd pip move. Oh my God, that is what, almost 1 in 14, 1 in 15, is it? Something like that. That is amazing, R&R, that. Okay? That is amazing. Alright? And look at the setup. You know? Look at that setup. Amazing now. Amazing. Alright, so you were just looking for the signs. The signs might have been that. It definitely was that. As you can quite clearly see, the GU was this here. Look at this. Still going. You could still be in that GU because, again, you didn't close above the HA orange line. So you could still be in that GU down there. Right, guys? And that is it. But, again, if you have low risk, we're back on it again here, by the way. Look, HABB bands as well. If you have low risk, oh God, that's in bits. Look, if you have a small stop loss, right, you have low risk, right, and this strategy basically is so simple that even the way you should be viewing this is, it doesn't matter if I lose a 5 pip trade, doesn't matter if I lose a 4 pip trade, right, because the gain far outweighs the risk. Okay, and that this 5 minute low risk 5 minute MA strategy, I think we're going to call it that, because I think anyone that's struggling should, you know, really just look at doing this. Yes, as I've said before, sometimes it goes through the 5-minute orange line, it might go to the 15-minute orange line. If it does, then that's where you look for the signs. Okay. We'll watch this out anyway. This looks like it's going down to me again. Watch this GU. See what happens. Yeah, it come down a bit, but it could be setting up for a double move here. Second move up. Let's have a look. Yeah, you did touch down, and the daily could kick in again. Again, because you have a 5 pip SL. If you're prepared to take this up, and you've got a 5 pip stop loss somewhere here, let's see what happens. That, by the way, first move, possible second move there. First move and then a second move. Yeah. Another thing, guys, when you have these big moves up and you see a yellow like that, don't dive in when you're somewhere here like that, because this generally always happens. Another splurge like that. Oh. Yeah, and there you go. You see, it wouldn't have gone against you, and you would be in a winning trade again. Again, get the GCAD 5-minute orange line signs. Okay, get the UCAD, BB band flips up here. No, nothing else really to tell you to get in that, and the chances are this could, be a second, leading up to a second move down now. You pierce this up here. You're outside here. You're an 8-hour blue as well, and don't forget you did have a daily. Yeah, that was beautiful. You see, GU. And there's that second move I told you about, and look, off there. So I think, guys, that is it. I chose this one specifically, right, because it was we had daily supers, right. I chose that for that specific reason, but again, because you were going with the flow, right, when it reversed there, right, you had low risk. You had a trade in there, didn't set this up. You might have taken this one up there, so you had a trade in there. This GCAD, this UCAD, you'd have absolutely hammered it there, right? You probably didn't set that. You might have taken that up, right? But this would have been a second move there, so you should have taken that. But again, look at the EG. Through the orange line, would have had signs here to go up. 5-minute orange line, yeah, you might have lost that one, but again, a wick here, and then up, signals here, right? So this is low risk, 5-minute MA kiss strategy. Okay, it's low risk because you're only using small stop loss, but just look for the signs on the HA once you're on or around the 5-minute orange line, and BB bands. Okay, alright guys, so I think that'll have to do you, because I'm absolutely dying here, and effectively I've made that this video for people like Rocky, who can't stop going against the flow. I know that's Rocky's problem, and if he went with the flow and did this strategy, TK I think might be another one, CM, another one. If you just did this strategy, what I want to see, if you're going to do this, right, is I want you to give me your scores at the end of the day, like 4-1 for 60 pips or whatever, and if you have to, just focus on the one pair, right, until you can see the fact that the GU and the GCAD correlate sometimes, or the UCAD and the GCAD correlate sometimes, and move on from there. And the other thing is, guys, if you're just going to do something like, say, a 10 or a 15 pips take profit, eventually, once you keep winning like this, and you see that they win all the time and they go for more pips, you're going to end up doing what John Wick does anyway, because John Wick would have taken, that GCAD that are shown on number 60 here, right? John Wick would have been, you know, if I can, I know I keep bringing you into this John Wick, but you know I have to, because I know a lot of the members want to trade like you. Right, well, John Wick would have been in here, open TP. You would have got another entry here, open TP, another entry here, open TP, another entry here, open TP, perhaps another one there and another one there. And then, you know, when this setup outside, you're on the orange line there, you're outside there, 4L blue, what he would do on this kind of move here, right, is put a trailing stop loss on for 7 pips somewhere here. But you see, the best place to do it would be here when it's come back down. Put your trailing stop loss on there, right? So, and that's where you will end up, right? Doing things like that. And if you'd have done that, I think this particular day you might have got about, well, you'd have got 120 from here, another 60 from here, another 50 odd from here, another 50 odd from here, you know, and maybe 20, 30 from these two. So, you know, you'd have ended up with a hell of a lot of pips just on the one pair, doing it open TP until these appeared, and then, you know, putting a trailing stop loss on, because this actually goes up a lot more. You know, just show you. Yeah, up here, and then I think this goes up again to this UCAD. And just show you that. Yeah, there you go. You see, so a trailing stop loss from there. Look at that. You know, there you'd have got a hell of a lot more. But yeah, so this is the one, guys. This is it. I'll be honest with some of you. If you can't do this, if you can't stay out of the chat and just focus on something this simple, then you might have to think about another career, guys, because it is this simple, especially with such small risk. You know, 5 pips on the GU, 3 pips on the EG, 4 pips on the UCAD, maybe 8 pips on the GCAD, but it's about your timing. And once you see that, once you're on the 5-minute orange line, you're looking on the HA, you're looking for one of 3 or 4 things. You're looking for a wick, okay, you're looking for momentum, you're looking for BB band flip ups, you're looking for HA arrows. Okay, that's it. You know, the signs to tell you it's either going to go up, or the signs to tell you it's either going to go down. Okay, guys, so again, I really sincerely hope this one is the one for you. It's going to be called the low risk 5-minute MA kiss strategy. Okay, I'll make sure that MT labels it at that, because I think the low risk bit will perhaps, you know, need to stay in it. Okay, alright, guys.